Layoffs are on the minds of many Americans right now. More than 172,000 jobs were cut last month, according to a firm that helps laid off employees. That is the most in 1 month since July of 2020, the height of the pandemic.
About 2 years back, I had made this video studying MS or MBA in US is worth the investment. So it's still there in my YouTube page. I have given the links as well. So at that time, there is a huge exodus of those who are graduating in engineering to opt for US education, investing huge sum of money. And many of them, as far as I am aware of, many of them who has opted for that, it's around, I would say, December 2022. So they took 2 years and they graduated in 24. And many of them, I think 60-70% of them, I know they are not gainfully employed in spite of having the OPT visa, which is after you graduate, you can opt for that. They are not gainfully gainfully employed as well. I mean, if you look at the presentation, which is still there in my YouTube page, you can look at it. It is published on 12th December 2022. I have given a spreadsheet also, which details out the calculation part. So you can take a look at it as how much you invest and how many months it is going to take if you're gainfully employed post your graduation of MS MBA. So having said that, I recently read two of the articles which gives a more realistic picture of the challenges faced post the MS MBA graduation. They are in a kind of a desperate mode. So I'll share that as well. So these were the two articles which came in Business Today, and one is "Don't come to US, must grad warns Indian students of land of milk and honey trap amidst of job crisis." Many Indian students grapple with high cost of tuition, living expenses amplified with very limited access to financial restrictions and part-time because post Trump that to post Trump coming into power in Jan 2025, the situation is I heard the situation is much more worse, and it is getting worse day by day as well. Additionally, if you look at it, navigation of complex visa regulation, particularly with uncertainty around obtaining the work permit, add to the anxiety. So, if you are an aspirant to go to US, I would recommend doing your homework and then plan. Don't compare with someone who has gone to US 10 years before or even 5 years before. You got to really look out for, as I said, do your homework, do your calculations as the amount. So if you have money on your own, meaning your family money you have, then probably it is okay. But if you are, because 80 to 90% of students who go for US go through a bank loan. So when they go for a bank loan, your clock start ticking, the interest gets accumulated. So it's not going to be a pressure situation, not only for you alone, but your family, because your father need to sign it as a guarantor. So he has the challenges also for that. Servicing the loan. So do go through it. It has given all the details. So and if you look at it, it says the coaching is running scam about talking about US as a land of milk and honey. Don't come to US. And again, that's not my view. It is what I was kind of an expectation, because people going to US in 2022, that's where I made that video at that point of time. And now this is again, it's not only in Business Today. I've seen in YouTube also some of the folks saying that US it's having, because so many. lakhs and lakhs of people are getting graduated, but there are not enough jobs. But having invested in about 80 lakhs of INR, and if you're not getting in, you paid in USD, coming over here also creates a kind of a challenge. So do your homework. That is what my point is. Just don't blindly fall for a education abroad. That is what is very important. um, Students are struggling to get job. I've known a lot of going through depression. US university will take the money and you will be in a huge debt and depression as well. um, and similarly, US economy also, UK economy also, I'll show that article as well. And if you look at it, that's what people used to have three before graduation until 2022. Mind you, I made that video in December 2022. That point of time, it is okay. Come only if you're rich and want to take a huge risk. I think the job market is bad, work experience, all this are there. So you do visit this one. Another article, again, same from Business Today, talks about UK market as well. So, I mean, no visa was laid out. Initially, yes, during the course, it says they kind of got a visa. A few months into life, they found a part-time work. Eventually, landed court. Yet the reality struck when the company refused visa sponsorship, anything below senior management, and laid off. So this all leads to a kind of a complexity. Yes, even if you're going to go to US legally, also these problem US UK is there. You know what had happened with if they try to go illegally. Also, we have seen they getting departed. So all these are there. So do your homework. Probably yes. India could be a better bet. And having said that, one thing you do need to remember: most of the people, underline this point, most of the people go to US or UK particularly for getting a degree in computer science. And believe me, currently, if you want to learn computer science, you can do it at a low cost. Meaning, there are online courses. Only thing is, you need to put in effort. There are online courses. There is a open source. There is a cloud infrastructure. All these are available. You don't need to go to training center or go to get an abroad education. All these are available online. I mean, at a minimal cost. There are professionals who can teach you in platforms like Coursera or Udemy. They can professionals who can teach you. On top of it, as I said, there is a open source. There is a cloud infrastructure through which you can learn on your own. It's not necessary that you need to be because most of these guys who are going abroad for MS or matured guys in the age group of 21 plus, you don't need to get really spoon fed. You can do that. You can do that learning through the online with a cloud platform, with an open source, whether it is data engineering, whether it is data science or machine learning. All these are possible by just by spending few thousands of rupees. And yes, Indian IITs do offer courses on NPTEL as well. That's just about which is done by IIT professors, and you can even get certification by spending about 1,000 rupees in NPTEL courses. So I would strongly recommend that you do the homework before venturing out and taking graduation, post graduation in abroad countries, because you'll end up spending fortune. If the returns are not that good, then there is going to be a problem for you, particularly if you're taken up the bank financing through the debt route. I hope you found this presentation useful. Do share it across with your friends who is opting for abroad education. Thank you and cheers.